Hey, welcome to meditation. Hope you're having a fabulous day. You're meditating first thing in the morning. It's amazing. A few weeks ago, we were working a lot on the observer, the I am. And I'm not going to go into it too deeply right now, but just tiptoe into it. We're in that place of the I am. That's the only thing that's actually real. When you leave this physical body, the only thing you take with you is the I am, not your car, your kids, or your dog. And if you study A Course in Miracles, they talk about how the I am is the true reality. And everything else is a dream reality. Just like when you go to sleep at night, you know your body's here and you're in dreamland. And you know it's a dream. All of this is also called a dreamland. But the craziest thing is it can be changed. When you see what is going on in the mind, because it's all mental projections. Put that over there. The other thing we've been working on is this concept of the I am, or the observer. And I know when I got into this work, one of the things that really worked for me, I used to have a very spinny mind. I would overthink things, and probably still do to some degree. But on certain things, but especially relationships, like, oh, and what really got me into yoga and meditation was it was the first time I ever had a break from those insane thoughts. Then when I went through my divorce, those emotions that were a lot like this, meditation gave me an ability to observe it and not be it. We have many areas of our life: relationships, money, health, our businesses, our family. And what I've noticed is that there are certain areas that you can observe, like I was talking about the breakup, and you're like, oh, I'm not that emotion of sadness. I can see I'm not. And in today's meditation, we're going to look at different areas of your life and see if part of you just jumps right in, seeing where is the ego attached. So for example, if you're in those ages of 20 to 30, and you don't have to be that young to be looking for a relationship, and you're looking for a relationship, you may notice that when we do the section on relationships, your ego jumps in and it's a little more challenging. So let's go ahead and close our eyes and take a few deep breaths in and out. Belly rises and belly falls. With your eyes closed, align your scalp, forehead on your head, the head on the neck on the torso on your hips. And breathe. Just inhaling and exhaling. Belly rises and belly falls. Feel the calmness of the breath, the simplicity of the mind, and the ease of this moment. And just breathe. There are magic and miracles happening every day, all day. If you study any of the Abraham Hicks work, they talk a lot about allowing. The part of us that doesn't like to allow is the ego, who's busy defining herself or himself, busy defending themselves, who's busy controlling. So let's enter this meditation to see where the ego has allowed us, what areas of your life. And just a little reminder, God is acting 24/7. You've asked for that Mercedes-Benz and it's coming. But the question that's meditation, are you in the ego trying to figure it out? Or are you in the divine? On your next breath, standing in that place of nature, calm and serene, easy and relaxed, beautiful and fluid. Bring in the topic of relationships. Noticing a relationship that comes to your mind. Be with your kid, your husband, your dog. And ideally bring in a relationship that stirs up some emotions, maybe a business partner. And once you feel that stirred up emotion, see if you can step back and observe it. You're not that an emotion of overwhelm. You're not that emotion of fear. You're not that emotion of worry. Can you step back one more step and just breathe and observe? First, see yourself having the emotion. Then see yourself separate from it. And see the situation. And keep stepping back into the I am. My favorite thing to step into the I am is going into the place of the lower ribs from which I breathe. The part of me that is breathing is the divine I am. This is all that I am. This is the reality of who I am. I am not that worry. I am not that fear. Can I stay here? And stay here 10 or 20 breaths. The I am the observer. Step back further. I'm not the heartbreak. I'm not the stress. There you go. I am the breather. There you go. That breathes in and out. Now imagine a TV channel, and I change the TV channel. And now you're on the TV channel called Your Health. And especially if there's something going on, maybe like this little thing I've got going on, or maybe you've got something more intense. And see your emotions about it. Confusion, anger, fear, worry. See them. Notice how the ego is trying to figure it all out. What do I do? How do I do? What am I doing wrong? What do I do? Breathe. Step back. Maybe notice how much the ego wants to control you and tell you you're doing it all wrong, that you're never going to get it right, that you're destined for failure, you're always going to be sick. Step back. Go back into that breathing. Go back into the I am. And maybe notice if the ego pulls you out or not. I am my breath. I am this space. I am the observer. I am the witness consciousness of the part of me that is worried. But I am not worried. Breathe there. I am not stressed. I am not worried. I am the part of me that breathes. I am infinite love, infinite surrender, infinite bliss. Just breathe. Step back more. Step back more. There you go. And observe. Let's do one or two more areas. Let's do life purpose. And if life purpose is something that doesn't bring up any emotions, maybe bring up family or origin. We want to observe an emotion that brings especially a bit of crustiness to it. And notice what the ego's thinking about, that family of origin, or whatever. Maybe your life purpose. Step back and observe. Step back and observe. There you go. Breathe. I am not the worrier. I'm not the little girl who didn't matter. I observe. There you go. I am in the divine. I'm not that child who mom didn't take care of. There you go. Step back. There you go. Step back and be the I am divine. Beautiful. Beautiful. Let's do 2 more areas. Let's do money. Notice if there was a divot in the money, or maybe you love to control money. Notice if you can step back and just see it as an energy. Notice if you can step back into your breathing. Notice if you can just observe it as you breathe in and out. Go back into the place with which you breathe from and breathe there. There you go. I am this place which I breathe from. I'm not my bank account. I'm not my business. I am not the controller, but I will step back. There you go. Into the I am. There's nothing to control. Can I hold this observation of the I am? And this last area, I will let you pick on your own. Any area of life that is bringing you some strife, overwhelm, fear, fatigue, anger, whatever. The thing is, every area of your life, if you study the law of attraction, step 1, you ask. Step 2, the universe gives you. Step 3, you allow. Step 4, you get good at allowing. Step 5, when contrast occurs, you don't freak out. Practicing step 3 and 4. Because the divine has your health sorted. They've got your relationship sorted. They've got your bank account sorted. Can you step back into the person that breathes and observe this? Just breathe. Slow breath in, long breath out. I am not this pain. I am this part of me that breathes. The only thing that is real, the only reality that really exists is this I am. The observer, the witnesser, the place that is unaffected. Stay here. And for these last 5 or 10 deep breaths, notice if you can do this. Just breathe. The witness consciousness. This brings huge insight into your sub-personalities, how you behave, what the ego's biggest fears are. Just notice. Step back and become the true version of who you are. I am the divine. I am love. I am infinite money, infinite health, infinite relationships. Now you may notice as you're doing this, you're stepping back more and more in the human ego reaction, and you're practicing being the observer. This is absolutely pinnacle. And this can be life-changing when you find the areas of your life the ego loves to grab. Stay here longer if you can. Practice this all day. And notice when it gets hard to practice, because that's what the ego loves. And that's where we're going to practice some forgiveness tomorrow. Have a beautiful day. Sending you lots of love. Namaste.